Going live. Hey, going live. Let's get into it. Double the flames. Let's get into it. Hi. What it is, everybody. Welcome in. I know I'm early. I know that I'm early. Peace, 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 Rob. Peace. I know I'm early, but what it is, Antonio. I'm good over here. How are you? What the move is? How's everybody doing? Peace, peace. Greetings, T. About 5 minutes early. We greetings, Queen Mother. Greetings. I'm wonderful. I'm wonderful. Focus. Focused. Just focused. I love you, 360. Happy New Year to you too. I'm just focused, y'all. Like there's so many things in the works. And I feel like I'm back in balance where for a while there I was out of balance. Not out of balance, it's just out of sync. Like I was just out of sync for a minute. Same to you, Queen Mother, and I love you too. Go get the bag this year. Go get everything you desire this year. But no, I finally feel back in sync. Like that break was weird because I didn't want to really take a break after the 52 days of ritual, but I did anyway. But after that, I kind of fell out of sync, but I still kept the pace. You know what I'm saying? I still kept the pace. And I think that that's what is most important because after my break, it was like right back to it every day. Like back to it every day, back live every day. Somebody said that justice ritual was so powerful, my charge was reduced and I don't have to serve any time. Thank you for the justice ritual. You're most welcome. Justice ritual was crazy. It was crazy. I'm so happy to hear that. I'm so happy to read that good news. That's such good news. I'm glad you don't have to do any time. You know, now you got space to focus. You know what I'm saying? Now you got space to focus. That justice ritual is something else, bro. I'm telling you, it's what it is. We do magic over here. I don't know about everybody else. We do magic over here. So that's all wonderful news. That's the news I like to hear. I love good news. You know what I'm saying? Can't stand bad news. But I love good news. And when I hear bad news, all I think about is how to transmute that into good news. Today's ritual is the collective reset, though. You know what I'm saying? Yada I mean, yada I pow. Today's the collective reset. So if you've been looking for the energy to be able to just recenter yourself and reset yourself and void anything that you could have possibly signed up for last year, energetically speaking, that has caused you to feel ill-mannered this year, then this is for you. No, I don't know who Remedy H is. Have no idea. Yeah, inbox me on Instagram. As long as it's not too deep, I'll respond. If it's too deep, get a session. If it's too deep, get a session. Just a heads up. So this is the collective reset. And it is imperative that you reset often. It's imperative that you reset often. Why? Because a lot of times things are moving too fast in your life and you find yourself along a course you didn't set for yourself. This is why this is important. You find yourself along a course you did not set for yourself, but that you swung into by accident. You know what I'm saying? Because everything was moving too fast. Everything was going too quick, and you were answering too fast. You know what I'm saying? You're like, yeah, yeah, sure, yeah, yeah. Trying to get people out your face. Yeah, 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 yeah. Like said, much needed. This year is already starting off crazy. It is for a lot of people. January 1st. Most people forget the new year. Like most people get a crazy start to the beginning of every month. You know what I'm saying? And it's something that's very daunting, energetically speaking, because it's just like, yo, I've been doing all of this inner work. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing all of this work. I've been putting in all of this work. I've been clean. I've been cleansing. I've been eating better. I've been, balancing my chakras, whatever, what have you. I've been doing my shadow work, whatever, what have you. And you still find yourself running into issues. And what's crazy is that sometimes it's just not that deep. Sometimes it's just not that deep. I understand that you're healing. Thank you. I understand that you're healing. I understand that you're along your journey, as everybody calls it, but sometimes it's just not that deep. Sometimes it's a surface level behavior that you're performing that is causing you to lose track of your own progress. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's really just not that deep. And a lot of people want it to be deep because you want it to be dramatic. You want it to be a show about it. You know what I'm saying? You want to be able to fall out on the floor and curl up into a ball. Greetings, greetings. You want to be able to fall out on the floor and curl up into a ball and shout at the world and blame the world for everything. Like, man, this sucks. Like, it must be somebody. Greetings, Mama Divine. It must be somebody cursing me, or something's off in my energy. Something's going on in the cosmos. Are we in a retrograde? Sometimes it's not that deep. Sometimes you're so overconsumed with what's happening around you that what's happening around you starts to happen to you. That's about as deep as that goes. Greetings, greetings. That's about as deep as that goes. All of the things happen around you. You're paying so much attention to them that it starts to happen to you. And you don't notice it until it's too late. You won't notice a thing until it's fully infiltrated you, and now all of a sudden your life is out of balance, and you can't seem to get your life back on track. No matter what you've been trying to do, because sometimes it doesn't take magic. Sometimes it takes for you to be real with yourself about what you've been allowing to come into your life. A lot of you have been allowing things to infiltrate your path thus far, and you wonder why your life is going the way it's going. It's not that somebody outside of you is the problem, it's that you are the problem. You are the one putting forth this effort to allow all of these things to come into your life. Oftentimes people ask me how this, how that. Like, how do I get away from it? Especially if it's family. You make the plan to get away from it instead of letting people frustrate you so much, the things that are going on outside of you, instead of letting people frustrate you so much that you just lie down and die where you are. Because the situations you're in, greetings, the situation you're in is not something that's permanent, especially if you don't want to be there. And if you don't want to be where you are right now in life, then you have to be providing the steps to move forward. But most people let the situation burn them out. And once you're burnt out, you feel like, what else could I do? What else should I do? I ain't doing nothing else. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to do nothing else. Like, I'm just going to sit here. I guess this is all life is supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is all I'm supposed to be. This is all I'm supposed to go through. Like, I guess this is what life is going to be for me. And, you throw your hands up and you say, that's it. Oh, that's it. That's it. Oh, there's nothing else out there for me. And it's not true. You're lying to yourself because you're tired of avoiding the truth. I'm going to say it one more time. You started lying to yourself because you're tired of avoiding the truth, or tired from avoiding the truth. You know what I'm saying? You're tired from avoiding the truth. It ain't that your life is in shambles and nothing is gonna work out for you. You haven't acknowledged that you're the problem yet. And as soon as you acknowledge that, your whole situation is gonna flip over on its head. Your whole, like the whole, it's gonna flip over on its head, and you're gonna start to see your vulnerable points. Now, once you've peeped your vulnerable points, now that you've peeped your vulnerable points, you can see where you need to adjust in order to not bring any more of these issues into your life. You'll start to see where you've set yourself up to be more vulnerable in some areas, and in other areas you've neglected. And most of the time, we only want to strengthen the parts of ourselves that cause us to shine, that cause us to be out in the forefront, that cause us to be popular or set apart from other people in the world, or whatever the case may be. We just want to be so set apart that we only focus on the good things, but we never look at the parts of ourselves that we need to change. And this is why today's ritual is very important. This ritual, I should say, this lecture / ritual. This is why it's important, because it's important for you to reset often. It's important for you to stop and examine where you're going wrong in your journey. Not to beat yourself up, not to say I ain't good for nothing, not to say I suck, not to say I'm doing horrible, but to say I can do better. Just because you're saying you can do better doesn't mean you were necessarily doing bad. You just know you're capable of more, but you keep feeding yourself the excuse that this is all you're supposed to have. This is the only place you're going to be in life. Aloha. This is the only place you're going to be in life. So you don't want to get better. You don't want to be greater. You don't want to go harder. You don't want to go further because you're burnt out, because you're resisting your full self. You think you're tired until you get to meet the real you. Then I'll hear you when you say I'm tired. Because that's a valid type of tired, because you've been existing within yourself instead of branching yourself out to so many different situations just to avoid yourself. Now, when that type of tired is an excuse, you're really burning yourself out on purpose so you don't have to adjust or address the things inside of you. You know what I'm saying? It's best to address it and understand that healing is not something that has to be dramatic. It's not something that has to take all day, every day, and all week, all month, all year. Healing does take time, but the time is not defined by anybody outside of you. It's defined by how much you're willing to really walk through the fire of your own self-mastery. Oh, you good, Bailey? You good? Better late than never. How willing are you to walk through the fire of your self-mastery? Because it's not something you need to. A lot of people get down on themselves immediately once they see that they're not doing or performing their best. Oh, well, I could have done that better, or I should be doing more. I should be doing this. And you should be, because that's what you're telling yourself. Yeah, I should be doing more. You should be doing more, and you will do more. Right now, you do what you can, and you be proud of what you have done, and you work on progress going forward. But don't sit there and beat yourself up about your growth, because you're leaving yourself vulnerable for attacks. And the attacks happen because there's some type of insecurity there. Ashe, there's some type of insecurity there. You're watching other people and how far they've gone, and you're thinking to yourself how far you haven't gone. The comparison is causing the insecurity. Once you feel insecure, you're vulnerable to everybody else's words and viewpoints. You know what I'm saying? So when somebody tells you suck, you believe them. When somebody tells you that you ain't doing your best, you ain't gonna never be nothing, you believe them. Because your progress is defined by how everybody else perceives you versus how you perceive yourself. Trust me, self-perception is a very dangerous and lonely path sometimes, because a lot of people are going to refuse to see you for who you are. So that means you're always trying to defend who you want to be. You know what I'm saying? You're always trying to defend who you want to be. You're like, bro, I'm not even into that. That's not what I'm into. I don't believe that way. I don't see that way. I don't understand that way. This is the way that I operate, and everybody's like, that's not right. You know what I'm saying? That's not right. You can't be that way and live a good life. Yes, you can. Just know it's gonna come with some challenges. But if you're choosing to be your most passionate, most wild, most beautiful, most divine, most wonderful self, understand that it's going to come with a lot of tests. It's going to come with a whole lot of tests. You're going to run into a lot of brick walls along the journey of self mastery simply because it has nothing to do with anyone or anything outside of yourself. And so a lot of people are comfortable with who you used to be. And when you decide to grow and when you decide to change, they don't know this person you're turning into. Most of us do a full flip overnight. You know what I'm saying? We wake up the next morning. I don't believe that way no more. I don't see that way no more. This ain't what it is no more. I don't want to be this way anymore. Like we do a whole flip like overnight and we expect everybody around us to get with it. How? How? You know, they weren't even used to the person you were before your change. So I know you're not really expecting them to get with the new you, and everybody stands behind you and pushes and goes, yes, you can do it. Oh my God, you can do it. You ain't even accepted the new you yet. So where's this expectancy from the people outside of you? And so you cause a war with them. Hey now. So you cause a war with them. Oh, they don't like me. Oh, they fake. Oh, they hating on me. No, they're confused. Just like you. They're confused. You're not even 100% with you yet. And so they're really not going to be, they ain't going to never be 100% with you because you're changing and the separation begins. But once the separation begins, you got to be at peace with that separation. You can't go back to the same people and say, hey, look at me and the great things I've done when they thought the old version of you wasn't so hot. You know what I'm saying? They thought that the version before this new one that you're becoming, they didn't even think, they didn't think that version was, they didn't think it was hot at all. They didn't like it. They didn't approve of it. They didn't encourage it. They didn't pour into it. They didn't invest in it. They didn't love on it. They didn't love around it. You know what I'm saying? Like and you're expecting them to get with this new version. You're causing yourself chaos and you're accountable for that chaos. It ain't because you outgrew them. It ain't because you better than them. It ain't because you wiser than them. It ain't because you got more power than them. It ain't because you more divine than them. It ain't none of that. It's simply the connection and relationship you used to have has changed. And a lot of people don't do well with change, including yourself. And so they're trying to figure out a way to compartmentalize your existence in order to be comfortable with it. And people do the strangest and ugliest things when that happens. They become your worst enemy in a heartbeat. It's like, bro, why would you try to distract me from this? Or let's say you said you wanted to be vegan or whatever. Now that you vegan in your new crib, in you know, in your new space, I mean your new state of being, now that you vegan, well, your new crib, right? Now that you vegan and you changed your life and all of a sudden vegan is everything to you now. Now you done woke up, I mean a full flip. You just yesterday you was killing chicken. This morning you up and you vegan now. And all of a sudden you expect everybody else around you to get with the program. It's either get with the program or get out of my life. You not even fully with the program. You just started. This is why it's important for you to reset. You have to reset because you have to recenter yourself and understand where you're going wrong in your current situation. A lot of you in your current situation, you feel like you live with the enemy. No, you just live in incompatibility. Bars. You feel like you live with the enemy, but the truth is you're living in incompatibility, and things that are incompatible tear one another apart. If I tried to run two computer operating systems on the same system at the same time, either one will overpower the other or they will both destroy each other and that computer will not turn on. Your situation is a lot like that computer. You've changed. You've grown. You've become anew. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people around you can't get with that because they're still in love with the version of you that it took them a long time to get used to. Some people you've been around for years, most likely your whole life. And so you wake up the next day and you expect them to be okay with who you are. And it's not going to happen that way. But this is why resetting is important, because all this new information is coming into your life, all these new experiences and all this kind of stuff is coming into your life. And you feeling like, yes, I'm finally free from who I used to be, but you got to understand, you'll never be free from who you used to be as long as those people who loved who you used to be has that version of you trapped in their mind. You got two choices. Grow a backbone, get a tough shell, or move on. You know what I'm saying? Move on. Because as long as you stick around people who can't understand who you're becoming, they're always going to try to hold you to who you were. Always. Always. What it is, Miguel, what it is. They're always going to try to hold you to who you were. And that they're not the enemy for that. Because if you were in their position, how would you play that out? Y'all got to think like that. How would you have played that out if you were in their position? If they were the one that evolved and you were the one that was still the same, would you want them to leave you? No. Would you want them to walk away from you? No. Do you want to see them grow? Yes. How much do you want to see them grow? Just enough to make sure that I don't lose that connection with them. You would. They feel conflicted because they don't know the truth that you know. And as soon as you make a war out of it, you've now destroyed your safe place, which is good if you're planning to move forward. But if you have no plans to move forward, why would you destroy your safe place? Now the same place that you cultivated this change in, because it happened there. You know what I'm saying? You cultivated this change in this space. Why would you turn that safe space into a war? Why? Why? Because you're not comfortable with who you're becoming yet. And so you want to bounce that off of the people around you. But it's hard to bounce the new you off the people around you when they didn't even fully accept the old you. So how do you know what relationships to keep trying it and what people to let go of? Sorry, TikTok, I'm on YouTube at the same time. Okay, so if y'all see me looking away, it's because I'm on YouTube at the same time. Let me read that again. So how do you know what relationships to keep trying it and what people to let go of? You know the relationships to keep trying it is if the effort is on both ends. If there's no effort on the other end, then it's time to let it go. But you also have to be considerate of people's healing pace. You can't rush people to get to a level that you want them to get to just because you've reached a new level. You can't rush people. If it's incompatible with where you're headed, then let it go. But that doesn't warrant a war, beef, drama, or problems. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, I'm moving this fast, and I can see that you're not going to be able to keep up with this pace. So I respectfully let you go, not because you're horrible for my life, but because I love you. I love you. I love you so much that I have to let you go because I know that me moving forward, I'm going to drag the hell out of you in my progress. I'm going to drag you. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to drag you. And you know when to keep them when there's effort on both parts because nobody has to be just like you. Nobody has to be on your same level. Nobody even has to believe the same way as you. If there's no acceptance in that space, then leave. If there is no love in that space during your growth, then let it go, release it, leave. You know what I'm saying? But you can't expect them to move as fast as you. I give everybody a chance in my life. Anybody that's a part of my life, I give them a chance. Like, all right, cool. Here's what I'm on. Here's what I'm going to do. Here's what I'm about to get to. You know what I'm saying? If you're not with this, I always warn them. Trust me, I will cut you off without warning. I will have to. Because I love me so much that I'm not going to slow down on what I want for myself in order to keep you comfortable with us being connected. You know what I'm saying? I love me too much for that. And a lot of people don't understand that concept. They think that you hate them. And so they create a war within their own mind. Oh, you fake, or you must think you better than me, or who do you think you are? I think I'm someone special. And I thought that you were someone special. But that's what I get for trying to think for you. You know what I'm saying? Because if you knew how special you were, you wouldn't have a problem with how special I am. You know, like it comes down to the point where you have to figure out whether the people in your life are really right for your progress, not just for your moment. Are they right for your progress? That's it. There, the solution is, the answer is right in there. Are you right for my progress? I hope y'all wrote that down. Are you right? Because it doesn't matter how much you love a person. Love looks like hate when you drag people through your changes and phases in life just because you don't want to let them go. Then you become the manipulator. Then you become the liar. Then you become the user, all because you don't want to feel lonely in your path going forward. And so you're dragging all of these people with you. Oh, y'all gonna come with me regardless of how you feel. Like, no, they ain't got to. Let them go. Let them be free. And if they decide to rise up and meet you where you are, then you'll know whether to keep them or not. But even that, it won't work. Easy. Say, I don't like war or drama, nothing but love, but people don't always respect my progress and disrespect. Or you saying they disrespect you. If they don't respect your progress, make sure your next progression is you moving the hell away from them. Why is that not a part of your progress? Your progress should be getting away from the ones who haven't honored your progress thus far. Why haven't you made that a part of your progression? Moving forward, getting away from them. That's what you have to do. Because you can't get mad at nobody. Let me tell y'all this. Let me tell y'all this, because it's something a lot of people don't want to hear. But nobody has to care about you. Nobody. Not a soul has to care about you. Nobody has to love you. Nobody has to pour into you. Nobody has to encourage you. Nobody. We expect this from people because that's what we give to people. But each and every person watching this ritual right now, this lecture/ritual, each and every one of you are unique. There's not one in creation like you. Please tell me how the hell you're going to get back what you give when what you give comes from a unique place. How? Do y'all need, if you need another example, say. Always don't be afraid to comment. King Soon, make it plain. King Soon, make it plain. How? I'm gonna make it plain anyway. You make Kool-Aid, I make Kool-Aid. You make Kool-Aid, I make Kool-Aid. I give you the best Kool-Aid you've ever had in your life. It's the sweetest. When I pull up with my Kool-Aid, the Kool-Aid man, both. Oh yeah, come through the wall. Oh yeah, when I make my Kool-Aid. And I gave you my Kool-Aid. The best recipe ever. I got you, Antonio. I make the best grape Kool-Aid ever. When you make me Kool-Aid, it's sour. It ain't sweet at all. All you did was pour the Kool-Aid pack in there with a jug of water. It tastes horrible. Do I get angry with you because you gave me nasty Kool-Aid? Or do I accept the fact that me and you don't make Kool-Aid the same? We don't make Kool-Aid the same. I equate that to how we love. Nobody loves the same. And so you're looking for the same thing that you give, and that would be impossible. Your internal recipe is different. You know what I'm saying? Said they make us feel guilty for not wanting to deal with them anymore. Mama Earth, respectfully, nobody can make you feel anything. The only way that they have access to your emotions, if the only way somebody has access to your emotions is if you've let them access your energy. That meant you've given them so much of yourself. And that also means, because this is the craziest, strangest, scariest shit ever, right? The more vulnerable you are with a person and the more vulnerable they are with you, the less they'll try to hurt you, because vulnerabilities means I let you in on the deepest of the deep of me. You know me better than anything. You know what I'm saying? You know me better than anything. I let you in on the deepest of the deepest parts of me. So it's easy for you to hurt me because you know me better than I know you. And this is where the war begins of you trying to protect yourself. Even if it's your mother, Mama Earth, even if it's your mother, it doesn't matter who it is. She can only make you feel guilty because your energy, or the way your energy or essence is attached to her. That's why. The only reason you feel guilty is because there's a part of you inside of you that says you should care about what they're trying to manipulate you into caring about. There's that part, and you have to pull that out of you, because nobody can make you feel anything unless a part of them is inside of you. I'm going to say it one more time. Nobody can make you feel anything unless a part of them is inside of you. Because Mama Earth, let's say, for example, you meet a stranger on the street and they do and say the same things your mom say. Would you care? Probably not. Most likely not. Like, bro, who are you? Like, why would I even let you do me like? Your self-worth comes up when it's a stranger, but when it's somebody you don't know, you forget your self-worth. But I'd rather forget my self-worth with a stranger than forget it with somebody I know, because people who know you that you start becoming incompatible with, not that they hate you, but they start trying to control you so you don't release them. You take that part out by learning how to stand up for your own essence. And what I mean by standing up for your essence, that means this is how I operate. This is what I stand for. I told y'all, screw a boundary. Work with laws. Boundaries don't keep nobody from harming you. It just keeps them at a distance that you can barely hear them in. But I could still hit you in the head with a basketball. It's nothing. I can still hit you in your head. It's nothing. I can still throw at you. But a law says you can't even come over here with that BS. Don't even approach me with, I can feel, because most of you can feel the energy when it approaches you. You know that same person, because they do the same. Most of y'all ain't dealing with it for the first time. You've dealing with it. You've dealt with it half your life, the years for the past few years. You know good and damn well what it looked like when they're about to try to manipulate you. It comes up. The story is the same. The facial expression is the same. The movements are the same. The tone of voice is the same. It don't ever change, because they're only going to do what works. A new method would expose them. So they got to stick to the same thing that they were doing. And the more something works on you, the less work it takes to make it work on you. You know, my mom was very dramatic. My head ancestor, she was very dramatic. I knew my mom wanted something, or she was feeling sad, or she just needed to vent by her tone of voice. When I would go in the room and say hi, in her room and say hi, or she'll come in my room and say hi. She'd be like, "Hey, son." I'm like, "What's wrong?" "Oh, nothing. I'm okay." And then she'll just walk off. You know, I feel that. So then I started making my mother talk. I'm like, "What's wrong, Mom? Like, you're doing all of these extra theatrics and these acrobatics. Why don't you just talk? You know, let it out." I did it with exes. I did it with friends, because it happens over and over and over. And because that, and I know it's going to sound strange when I say this, but the reason they do that is because they do respect you. I know you think they don't, because they're trying to manipulate you out of your emotions or advice or skill set. But they do respect you, because if they approached you with all their problems, they would feel guilty with your facial expression. Your mom busts in a room right now. Boof. Let me tell you about such and how such and such approached me today with her fake self. I can't believe, and you sitting on the edge of your bed like, well, hello to you too. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm having a beautiful, blessed, wonder-filled day. Well, hello. And they'll stop, they'll pause. But the reason that they keep doing it is because you never set them straight the first time. Standing up for yourself is solid. It's something that won't fail you. It won't fail you if you stand up for yourself the right way. Now, let me teach you how to stand up for yourself real quick. Standing up for yourself does not warrant an argument, curse words, cut words, disrespect, none of that. Because y'all think checking the person goes, you think checking the person is, you getting on my damn nerves, stop talking to me, you always annoy me, I can't believe you always come in here trying to annoy me with your BS. That's boring to me. I don't want to hear it. Your life sucks and it's starting to make my life suck. That is not the way to do it. Greetings, love. That's not the way. The way you do it is by addressing it from a loving place, because you got to address it from a loving place first before you have your flip out. This is all I'm telling you. I'm not telling you don't flip out. Don't check them in whatever way you feel, but do it from a loving place first. Because if I flip out, it ain't going to be no surprise. I warned you the first time in a kind way, because if you warn somebody in a rude way the first time, now they're going to do it just to poke at you. Facts, Miguel. Less words mean more when you say it correctly. Here's how you address them. So let's say you're dealing with that type of issue where they're projecting on you all the time. Like all the time. What you say is, can I please say something real quick? Oh yeah, sure, go ahead. Interrupt them mid-conversation. Look, you always come in here and you're telling me about your problems, and I know that you just need to talk sometimes, but sometimes I just really don't have the energetic capacity to listen. And I don't want to sit here and pretend I'm listening to you just so you can get something out, because that makes me tired too. That makes me a liar. And I'm not one of those. I want to be able to listen to you when I have the energy to listen to you. If you could please kindly ask me, do I have the energy to talk about these things today? That would be great. 80% of the time, you'll never hear from them again, because you stood up for yourself. Just because you stood up for yourself. When I say you'll never hear from them again, I'm talking about never. I'm talking about you gonna think they dead. I'm talking about never. But if you address it like this, you getting on my nerves. You getting on my damn nerves, because y'all can't never just say you getting on my nerves. You getting on my damn nerves. Every time you come in here, it's the same thing. Oh, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I don't want to hear it. You're annoying. Oh, trust. Just like a child. 333 on my clock. Just like a child. They're going to be there same time every single day just to poke at you. Well, I was going to talk to you about this, but hey, I don't want to get on your nerve. And that's going to get on your nerves. Now you're at war because you checked it incorrectly. It's the same thing when you're out in public. It's the same thing when you're out in public. Let's say you in the grocery store and you walking down the aisle with your basket and somebody bump your shoulder. Scenario. Somebody bump your shoulder or hit your basket with their basket. Your first reaction in your mind is, hey, ho, watch out. But what comes out of your mouth is so important for the next couple moments. People make mistakes. The second time, it's a choice. The first time, it's a mistake. I don't care if they did it on purpose. It's a mistake. Because what you should be watching out for is, why didn't you see that coming? Are you so in la la land that you think ain't nothing gonna happen to you? You really in la la land. My head be on swivel in the grocery store. You know how many children I almost hit with a basket it's gotta be on swivel, no matter how irritating it may be. No matter how irritating it may be, keep your head on swivel. But if they bump into your basket and your response is, hey, ho, watch out. Watch where you going. Watch where you going for something happened to you. You just set up a long moment of arguments, guilt, and violence. Now you on stuck. Now you're going to think about this person and you're going to carry that energy with you all day. And you're going to use that as an excuse to be pissed off at other people. Well, I hope my mama don't come in here bothering me today because old girl at the corner store really pissed me off this morning. What old girl at the corner store got to do with your mama? See, you don't stand up for yourself properly, so you leave room for extended wars. You get what I'm saying? Today's ritual is a collective reset. We've been resetting this whole time. This is the problem. This is the problem. How you address something is how the turnout will be. So if somebody in your family, I don't give a damn if it's somebody you dating, if all they do is trauma dump on you all day and you're tired of hearing it, why don't you learn how to say that in a way that causes less trauma for them? Be a little considerate. People who are traumatized never consider the way you feel because they can't help but feel the way they're feeling. And every time their feelings are ignored, that feeling becomes amplified. So you have to address it respectfully, even if they're on your last nerve. The only reason it's got on your last nerve is because you didn't address it the first time. The first time they talked about whatever the hell they were talking about, it drained you, but you let it happen 45 more times. Oh, well, I just don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. So you hurt your energy to spare everybody else's feelings. For those of you who know me close enough, I don't give a damn how you feel. They know it. They know if you get on my nerves, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you because I don't want us to get to the point where we have to go to war just to keep our position. Where it's like, well, I didn't want to correct you in a negative way because I don't want you to be my enemy. The reason why I corrected you is because I love you. The reason why I'm correcting you is because it's getting on my nerves, and I love you too much to let you get on my nerves, and I love me too much to let what you're dealing with infiltrate my energetic field. You got to learn how to communicate, and once you've communicated clearly, the second time is up to you. Once you communicated clearly the first time, the second reaction out of you is up to, I don't care if you pick up the trash can in the kitchen and toss it across the you can never blame a person for how they react. So I don't know how to let his mom know how I feel other than ignoring her. How would I verbalize it respectfully? Bailey, you're in a unique situation. This is the problem with living with people. When somebody lets you stay with them, it is never out of the kindness of their heart. It is out of the desire for power. And I've lived with enough people to know this. It is the desire for power. So Bailey, no matter how you address her, I don't give a damn if you walked into her bedroom, fell on your knees with tears in your eyes and said, I don't like the way you talk to me. It makes me feel this way. It makes me feel like this, and that. She wouldn't even apologize for that. She would say something along the lines of, this is my house. And I'm going to talk to you any way I want to talk to you. It's happened to me on the regular, even with my own father, where the disrespect coming out of his mouth was outlandish. This is my house, and I'm gonna talk to you any way that I want to talk to you. If you don't like the way I'm talking to you, what's next? Because y'all know it too. If you don't like the way I talk to you, come on, run it up. Run it up, because a lot of y'all been through it already. If you don't like the way I talk to you, get out. You can leave. Now, that means there's an option. There's an option there to leave. Most of you can't leave, and that's the problem. And so you got to walk around less than yourself in order to keep the peace in the house where the disrespect is coming 98% from the other person. Greetings, greetings, love. That's the next sentence you can get out now. If you're in a situation where you live with family members or the family members of your mate and they treat y'all like children, oh, trust me, when they tell you you can get out, that don't mean leave. That mean humble yourself and shut up, because they won't even let you leave. As soon as you could have your ish together right now. Like Bailey, you and Sean could have $60,000 saved up in your bank account right now. If you leave, if you tell his mother we're moving out, the first thing she's going to do is pour poison into your next plan. I know what I'm saying is actual factual because it happened to me. Oh, you're going to be right back here. I guarantee it. You ain't going to be able to survive out there. It's going to go wrong. You're going to be calling me. You're going to need me. What? I bet you I won't. I will sleep on, I will use a pissy McDonald's cup as a pillow and some sewn up McDonald's bag as a blanket before I come back to this crib. Said I keep telling Sean to stop talking to her about any and all plans because that's exactly what they do. Bailey, is Sean an only child? Because this changes the narrative a little bit. Is Sean an only child? Greetings, love. This is very important. This is very, and it's crazy. Y'all saying family, but Bailey lives with her boyfriend and his family. This is like an extended issue. Said, no, he has an older half sister and younger brother, but is he the only one staying there? Because yeah, he might be a bit of a mama's boy or a family's man, and he hasn't detached from that idea and attached to the idea that as a man, he has to create his own family anyway. This is just how he was raised. It was hard for me to leave the nest too. Like really hard. I would wake up some days crying. Well, I miss my parents. Well, I just want to make sure they're okay. Anything could happen to them. Anything could happen to them. But that's not a reason to let it keep you trapped. Said if he's a mama's boy, you can't win. Not true, because I was a mama's boy. So I gotta knock that one. I'm like, hold on now. Hold on. It's not true. But dependency causes the mama's boy thing to be amplified. Like it causes that to be amplified because he may not feel capable of being a man out on his own yet. And this is where you come in as his queen. Bailey, be his queen. Don't be his girlfriend. Be his queen. That means you don't shut up. You understand? That means you don't stay quiet. That means you don't whisper. You say how you feel about the way you feeling. And since the house is full of ultimatums, give yours too. Because there is no happiness in a relationship where there is no peace. There's no happiness there. None. Anytime y'all make love, it's in order to transmute the energy of the low feelings you feeling. Now think about that, Bailey. Y'all ain't really did it in a long time. Y'all haven't really cuddled for love's sake in a long time. Y'all haven't really kissed for love's sake in a long time. Be his queen. Speak your heart and speak it firmly. Leave him with the same ultimatum that you would leave somebody else. Like, hey, yo, Sean, like I love you. And Sean loves you too. Because I'm not telling you to leave him. I'm telling you to tell him it's time to leave the nest. Because that safety that he's clinging to is actually putting his happiness in danger. And if he's a mama's boy, you will never be good enough for him. You know how many of my exes my mama called hoes just off the drip, like off the top, not even like a thought, not even a extra whatever on it, just a quick. I don't care about these little hoes. Ma, like she was right. Like, wait, wait a minute. She was right, but she wasn't at the time. She wasn't at the time. Facts, Miguel is comfortable for him. Tell Sean it's time to grow up. Just like that. Just like that. It's time for you to grow up. Because it's not that he's not a good man for you. He's just not a good man to himself. You know what I'm saying? He knows how to love you. You know what I'm saying? He knows how to love you. But how he loves himself is a definite reflection of that whole household. And plus, you want your king to stand up for you. And that's the last thing I'm going to say on that. you put him in his place, Bailey. Tell Sean if he needs to, he can talk to me. I do. Put him on the phone with the God King. Said my mom will tell me she is sorry and wants me to stay and she'll change, but ends up doing what she does. That's why you should just plan to leave. Stop being so comfortable and get out of there. Said mine is a mama's boy. I don't like how you say mommy's boy. You just make them sound weak. Just say your mama's boy. Said mine is a mama's boy. And when his mom passed, it's like he lost it all. How do you deal with that? You don't. He deals with that. Because my mom crossed over in 2017 while I was out in Costa Rica with my ex. And it did change me. You know what I'm saying? It changed the hell out of me. It was one of those moments, especially if you a mama's boy, you think you're going to have your mama. You think your mama going to outlive you. This is what all mama's boy think. We don't ever think about the moment that's coming where she will cross over before we do. You know what I'm saying? And so it's very, very hard to deal with. But me, I'm a dimensional shaman. So as soon as my mom crossed, I was already on her head. I was already up over there. But what changed in me was my view on women. And the view on women changed because as someone crosses over, you start to replay everything that they've ever told you. And what he's probably going through in his mind right now is the cycling. He's cycling in his head. Like, how could things have been different? Was I ever rude to her? Did I ever neglect her for you? You know what I'm saying? And the guilt will eat him alive. It's hard to pull him out of that. You have to be gentle on him and with him during this time until he heals. You can't rush him through grieving. You can't rush him through grieving. Because if you rush him through grieving, he'll blame you for not being able to heal all the way. Said he says he's lost, and no matter what I do, I can't bring him back, it seems. That's because it's not your job. It's his job. Exactly, Miguel. He questioned himself as a son. It's not your job to bring him back. He's not lost. He's hurting. Lost would mean he don't know which way to go in life. He could easily move forward if he wanted to. He's still in pain. And until he acknowledges said pain, it's going to be 1,000 excuses to avoid the fact that he's in pain. He could have done something to his mother in the past that he felt bad for. I went through grieving in a week. It was the craziest, hardest week ever of my life. And I know people be like, a week? Yeah, a week. Because my mom was already on my head as soon as she crossed over. It had been a week, and every day I woke up, I couldn't really communicate with my ex at the time, the girl I was with at the time. I couldn't really communicate. I was still doing my best to love her, but I felt this void in my heart. And everything that was coming out of my mouth, even my I love yous towards her, felt like they weren't real. And so I started to question whether or not the relationship itself was real. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, like this, something's wrong. My heart had died because my mother is the one who taught me how to love in this dimension. And I followed that example. Now, once my example crossed over, I was like, well, how am I going to learn how to love now? I had to teach myself, but it took a lot of pushing just to get through that. As you can see, I'm not in that relationship anymore. It's not easy to grieve. Said, what if someone has been grieving for over 20 years? I'm not going to say, because I can't measure how long it should take someone to grieve. I'm not going to say it shouldn't take 20 years, but grieving is the process of releasing and letting go. Releasing and letting them go. Releasing, understanding that they're no longer here in this world. And I'm what the ladies say, I'm mansplaining it. So don't get mad, okay? But it's the process of accepting the absence and letting it go. Letting go and understanding the fact that from this moment on, every moment will be had without that person in your life. 20 years is a long time. They're probably not grieving anymore. They're probably just cycling. Because most people don't have a relationship with the spirit realm. So they grieve for 20, 30, 40, 50 years because they think that if they let go of the pain of the person that they lost, they'll lose that connection with them forever. And so they cycle through even the pain, all the happy moments, the sad moments, the scary moments, the violent moments. They mull it over and over again. And they do their best to get sad on purpose. And I know a lot of people like, well, why would you want to get sad on purpose? Because you're putting on a show for someone you think is watching you 24/7. If I talked about my mother, I used to feel like if I was talking about my mother and I didn't well up in tears, I didn't love my mother. I had to understand that the love for my mother transformed when she crossed over. The access to my mother changed also. And so did the relationship. Now me and my mother are the best of friends because I had to evaluate where I was in that loss. Because that's what people call it. A loss. It was a loss. It wasn't a loss. It was a gain. Because now she's in a greater place. And I've gotten to see that. But that's because I'm a hunter in that way. I started to seek her. No, facts. Some people choose to hurt. Some people choose the pain because they feel like that's the only way. I've seen people do it on Facebook. Somebody been dead for like 12 years and they're like, every day it's still not the same. And I can sit here and tell myself like, man, you lying. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's been 12 years. Are you serious? I think you're okay. But what they're doing is they're stamping certain moments as moments for pain and weeping. Like when somebody who crossed over, their birthday slides by, people wake up that morning and think, how sad am I going to be today? You know what I'm saying? Said, do you think being alone is the best thing for that kind of loss? It all depends on what kind of person that person is. If they're crazy, no. And what I mean by crazy is if they're the kind of person that at the funeral, they would try to jump in the casket, it'd probably be best not to leave them alone. But if they're the type of person who has a mature emotional state, you know what I'm saying? And they're strong and they're able to push through a lot of stuff, then yeah, leaving them alone to heal would be just fine. They will be fine. But somebody that would jump in the casket, please don't leave them alone because their only goal is to go join the person that died. So they're going to think suicide often. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go be with my mother. Like, whoa. But everybody grieves differently. But grieving, hear me clearly, because I know people who are grieving don't want to hear this. But grieving is not a good excuse to treat people like shit. I don't care how hurt and sad you are. Hurt people may hurt people, but the only reason they can hurt people is because people are available to be hurt. Because you're grieved, just because you're grieving is not a reason to treat people like crap. I get your spurts of anger. I get your spurts of weeping and crying. I get your spurts of viciousness where you irritated and you don't want to be bothered. I get that. But if you treated me like crap just to treat me like crap because it's making you feel good so you don't have to address the loss that just happened in your life, oh no, I'm out. I'm Audi 5000. I'm Audi 5000. There is no excuse to treat anybody like crap. And that's how you have to evaluate those around you that are grieving. It's not you being rude, it's you protecting yourself. Because once people find out that you're a pin cushion for their pain, they start adding more pins to the cushion. You understand? It goes from being verbally abusive to now you being shaken up. You being shaken up. They got you pent up against the wall and they choking you. They done chuck something across the room at you, then hit you in the head with an iron or some shit. Like now you're thinking like, oh my God. And most people are so considerate of other people's feelings that they take this abuse. Oh, well, I understand they're grieving. Me, personally, I don't give a damn. Because trust me, that same iron you threw at me, two are on their way back to you. I'm going to recalibrate the shit out of you. Like, don't, because you becoming the pincushion for somebody else's pain only lets them know that you're a great tool for transmutation. And when a person abuses you long enough and you accept it, that's when they start bringing in other people to abuse you. I.e., it goes from your man or your woman abusing you to now their mother and their father are involved in the abuse. Once the mother and the father see you don't stand up for yourself either, now the grandparents are involved. And it's this whole stack of people. The cousins don't like you and they able to come over and talk to you any kind of way. Now your current mate's ex shows up and now they talking trash and your ex still not. You got to stand up for yourself at stage 1, because once it reaches stage 2, it just keeps going. It just keeps going. And ain't nothing you can do about it then besides, tell everybody pull up in the parking lot. Everybody got a problem, pull up in the parking lot. That's me. When I get to that point where I feel too vulnerable and I'm not standing up for myself, I'm ready to fight. But that sets you up for more trouble later. Because if you punch someone, smack someone, shake someone, toss someone, you know what I'm saying? You're really setting up an enemy for life, because people will never forget how you treated them. They may try to forget how they treated you, but they'll never forget how you treated them. And now you got to look over your shoulder. Why would you want to live your life that way? Get away from abusive people ASAP. You're not going to change them. You're not going to change them. I don't care how much of a healer extraordinaire you are not going to change them. They are not abusive for abusive sakes. They're abusive because you're a great tool for transmutation. You're not going to be able to change them. They were looking for power and they got that by stepping on you. The day you stand up is the day they go, well, damn, where am I going to get it from now? This is why you need to leave. Because standing up for yourself to an abusive person looks like you're trying to shift the power. And this is how people die in domestic violence situations. The woman stands up and she goes, I'm tired of you hitting on me. The man is thinking, hey, yo, did you just stand up to me? So you think you're more powerful than me? Let me show you something. And that's when the danger is unavoidable. And if you are in an abusive situation right now and you're afraid of who you're with, this goes for the men too. Because fellas, I know she probably get loud. She done probably hit you with everything but a pillow in the crib. If you are afraid to stand up for yourself, it's time for you to bring some people around that will stand up for you. Most abusive, and I don't even know how the hell we got here. Well, thank you, Bailey. But most abusive people isolate you. Not even most, all of them. Says, so do we see the worst in them because I'm fed up of being bamboozled? Don't see the worst in them. See the truth in them. Seeing the worst is the possibilities of how bad it can get. Seeing the truth is accepting the fact that it's bad already and you don't want it to have anything else to do with you. But most abusive people isolate you. The reason that they isolate you is because they already understand you come from either a bloodline or you have a group of friends or homegirls or homeboys that will fight because he stole your French fry. He's trying or she's trying to isolate you from them. I've had this happen to me on the opposite end. I had no idea that this was considered abuse or domestic violence with exes that I've been with. I've never been violent, but I have been isolated. And once you're isolated, it happens either after entering the course, and you know what I mean by entering the course. I'm watching the words I'm saying. It usually happens after entering the course. It's usually the most pleasurable experience ever, or it's a big date, like some flowers or some feet rubs and some sweet nothings whispered in your ear. And right after that, manipulation begins. That's right then and there is where it begins. I've had an ex do it. I'm sorry, but sometimes I feel like your mom is being fake. And I you know, Krakatoa, like I just blew the top. So I'm sitting there like, yeah, my mama do be being fake sometimes. And it's almost like a reminder at the most random moments. I'm like, hey, I'm finna go talk to my mom real quick. All right, be careful now. You know how your mama is. And it's like I remember the moment. Manipulation happens during pleasure, and then abuse follows. That's why most of you got with your abuser, because it felt good. Not the abuse, the pleasure. And then the abuse came, and the pleasure was a reminder of why you should let the abuse happen. And then once you leave an abuser, you do your best to avoid finding anybody like that ever again. But the best intercourse you've ever had in your life came from your abuser. And so everybody you get with after that doesn't feel like they're up to the standard. Why? Because you haven't healed yet. I don't even know how the hell we got there. But welcome to clarity. I mean, today is the collective reset. That's why I call it a ritual. It's a lecture and a ritual. Like, I'm gonna go wherever spirit lead me. And if a question lead me down a rabbit hole, we're all going together. We're all going down the rabbit hole together. As one, a team, we're going down the rabbit hole together. Said he's right. I was in therapy over 10 years to learn what he said right there. It's crazy. Like you don't know you're being abused until after you acknowledge the way you deserve to be loved. And I'm gonna say, y'all write that down. Please write that down. Okay. You don't know you're being abused until you define the way you want to be loved. You don't know. If you don't have any standards set for the way you deserve to be loved, oh my God, everybody's going to love you the way they think you deserve to be loved. And they're going to tell you you should accept this because it's the best I got. And you ain't going to find no better than this shit. The way I love myself is way better than that. And I ain't standing for it. Pay attention to isolation. You know you've been with an abuser if all you do now is isolate yourself. Now look back. Now look back because we're about to reset fully. Now look back because you do isolate yourself a lot now. Why do you do that? Oh, I just feel comfortable in isolation. Why? Why? Because it's safe? Yeah, you're still playing around with the remnant of your abuser. And it don't have to be nobody putting their hands on you. Sometimes people put their suggestions on you. It's still abuse. Manipulation is abuse. Now you isolate. And once you isolate, you said, what you told her, hold on, I'm reading comments. Said, no one can hurt me except yourself. When you isolate, you end up hurting yourself. There's nobody watching this live right now who enjoys their isolation. You spend the majority of your isolation, at least 75% of your isolation, telling yourself what you could do better. Why would you do that? Why would you say that? Why would you think that? Why did you eat that? I got to do better, man. Man, I feel like I'm really slipping in my... You are your abuser now. So when my husband says, let's go out tonight, I'm just like, come on, you have to give me a couple days. Brenda, I'm going to say this because I'm not judging not a soul in here, okay? I need y'all, she understands, but I know a lot of people in here are probably new and don't understand the way that I talk. Brenda, if your husband say, let's go out, go out. Go out, Brenda. And I'm going to tell you why. Because you probably don't know this. Because you're not a man. You probably don't know this because you're not a man. Yes, you can set laws to the way you want to be loved. You're not a man, so you probably don't understand this. If I am with a woman and I say, hey, babe, let's go out. I don't care where we're going. She better come along. And I'm going to consider the fact that she's introverted and she just don't want to be around a lot of people. But I'm also going to consider the fact that the person she should feel safe is with, she just let me know she doesn't really feel safe, even when she's with me. So it doesn't matter where we are. You don't feel secure in this bond because you know good and damn well, I'll sock the shit out of a fly if it buzzed too close to you. I will stand up for you if somebody asks you a question too aggressively. I will make sure that you are protected and you are safe in more ways than you expected to be protected. But you don't want to go out. This is man logic. This is man logic. This is man logic. Said for a woke woman, it's good for her to be honest and say, I don't feel safe without him there. Nah, Brenda don't want to go out at all. Brenda need a couple days to mentally prepare herself. And you don't even know where he's taking you yet. You don't even know where he's taking you yet. Said you make a woman feel safe. Not every guy does that because not every guy feels safe within himself. It works both ways. This is how you know whether your relationship is right or wrong. This is how you know if you need to work on something in your relationship or you need to communicate better. Because trust, if I had a woman and she's like, yo, let's go kick it here, I need to feel safe around her too. I need to know that she's not going to put me in no type of situation where I got to put my hands on somebody, argue with somebody or fight. I'm not argumentative. I hate that. Like, I don't like to argue. I don't like to fight. I don't like to bicker. I don't like to cycle through thoughts all day. You know what I'm saying? She would have to make me feel safe too. It's a mutual thing. It's not just one-sided. You know what I'm saying? It's mutual. Like, but that's when you know a person. You know what I'm saying? And so you prepare yourself to be able to present them with the opportunities to break their shell. Because it doesn't matter how introverted you are, I'm still going to break your shell. Because you can't want to shine bright in life and let the only light that you shine be in your closet. How's that even going to work? That's not even going... How's it going to work? Your light on the own when you're in the closet. When you come out, it's like... It's like... I'm going to be dim out here. I don't want to shine too bright. I don't want people looking at me. Like, what? Nah, okay, cool. Nah, okay, cool. So yeah, Brenda, next time you say go out, just go out. Get out of your own way. get out of your own way. Because I understand understanding one another, but the understanding of one another shouldn't stifle your growth. Because if I had a woman and she was introverted and she hated going out, but I really wanted to take her out because I know she needed to get some air and she needed to just get out and experience the world, I'm not going to hear that I'm an introvert thing. I'm going to tell her, trust me, because I'm not going to take her somewhere where her introvertedness is going to feel threatened. Like, no, I'm going to go like to a park or something. It's not a lot of people there. We can go to a movie. It's a lot of people there, but ain't nobody talking. You know what I'm saying? If she was an empath, we would go camping. We would go hiking, a place where she can get away from the vibrations that she's around. It's all about knowing your mate, but not allowing what you know about your mate to stifle their growth. Because in 5 to 6 years' time, your mate becomes your enemy all of a sudden because they blame you for not being able to grow. Been there. Can't just let the people you love be them, because sometimes that concept of them is the very thing that's keeping them from being themselves or what they really want. So I don't know about y'all, but I reached a stage where all I want is to make money instead of love and do whatever. I could say, I can say that I've reached that point to where all I want to do is make money, because I've awakened that part of the man in me where all I want to do is focus on my business and focus on my stability and make sure that I'm stable within myself. But the reason that I want to do that is because the next woman I love is the final woman I love. And I want to make sure that she's well taken care of on all levels. I'll never get rid of love because I'm one of those people that love ignites. Like that shit ignites me. Like when I'm in love, I'm ignited. Yeah, I think I'm going hard now. I don't know. I can't give up on love because somebody has to get all of this affection. And I can't make love to money. I can't make love to my business. I can love on my money and love on my business, but somebody has to get the other part of me. And the other part of me is the biggest part of me. You know, it all depends on who you are. It all depends on who you are. If you focus on your bag and you don't trust women, fine. If you focus on your bag and you don't trust men, fine. Just don't long for something that you're pushing away. Don't do that. Don't do that. You're the one gonna be hurt. Oh, I want love, but I don't trust nobody. Then you don't want love. I get what you're saying, bro. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Because I wouldn't take care of no abuser either. Say, what if you want both? What do you mean? Money and love? You can have them. You probably make more money when you in love. I'm telling you, when it's real. That's a part of the relationship. That's why most relationships fail nowadays, because one person just wants love and one person just wants money, and they kind of want each other, sort of. They want love until they don't want love, or they want money until they want love. You know what I'm saying? They can't find the medium or the middle ground on that, because both of them are not focused on something that they want for themselves out of life, and they're not seeing whether that matches up or not. They're just being themselves. I think that you lose a sense of individuality when you get in a relationship, because it's a relationship. You're a couple, you become one, especially when you become married, and sex is marriage. I don't care what nobody say, especially when you doing the do, you pretty much married. You know what I'm saying? And you have to compromise not on the things that you desire in your life, but you finally understand that what you desire isn't the only thing that matters. You know what I'm saying? It's not the only thing that matters. We're mates. If you want to be single, don't be in a relationship. If you just want to have flings and partners that you mess with, then do that. You know what I'm saying? Do that. But don't try to look for a loyal mate when you're only loyal to yourself. Of course, Dave. Just look up how to do it. Said we never did do a love ritual. Yes, we did. I know we did a love ritual. We had to have. Impossible. Impossible. Hold on now. Hold up. I know we did it. Said not for couples. Oh, I didn't. I didn't do the one for couples. You right. I didn't do the one for couples. I did a self-love ritual. I didn't do the one for couples. So the one for couples, I'll do it in the private sector. It's a lot of single people here. We'll do it private. We'll do it on Telegram or because I would love for the couples to be able to step up and speak, especially if you're dealing with challenges, because it's a ritual. It's a lecture and a ritual. So I don't want to just be, I want you to be able to open up about what's going on in your relationship. If there's something going on in your relationship and we can actually sit and build on it. You know what I'm saying? I think I'll do that in a private sector, because I know a lot of people ain't trying to put their relationship business out there, because it's a lot of hoes in the world, both male and female, that are looking for relationship problems so they can slide their way on the hell in there. And I ain't letting it happen, because I don't want it to happen because of me. You know what I'm saying? Yo, me and my boyfriend, we don't communicate like we used to. Let me hit you on the website. Hey, yo, what's happening, shawty? I'll listen to you any day. You know what I'm saying, bro? No, that might get him beat up. Like, that might get him beat up. And I just don't want it to come back around to me. I got you, bro. I got you. Yeah, the lighter phone. You saw it. You know what I'm saying? That was my phone for the moment. Yeah. And whatever I got next to me becomes a cell phone when I'm giving an example. We'll call this the iFlame. It's the iFlame. I got the iFlame. You ain't got this. You ain't even got this. This is exclusive. It just came out 25 seconds ago. I got the iFlame. He ain't got it. So can you divorce after entering the course? Bars, Day. First of all, yes. But that's why you need to do cleansing rituals on yourself, cleansing baths. But yeah. So we've already done part one of resetting our energy. Because your intention for this month should be to stand on your own too and declare what it is for what you want in your life, and not relax on that, no matter how much you love or care about someone. Because it's about evaluating how much love you have for yourself versus how much love they're demonstrating towards you. You know what I'm saying? Because you can claim you want to keep somebody because y'all been together X amount of years, even friends, family. You know what I'm saying? We've been connected this long. I don't want to let them go. Like, what? How do I let them go? How do I release them? You release them by acknowledging the fact that the love that they give you is not sufficient enough for you to be able to return that kind of love to them. If it's easy to love people and give them back the love that they give you, then they ain't really loving you how they want to. They're loving you how they feel they have to, because they have a need of you. And once that need runs out, y'all know the classic, they're going to run out on you. They're going to run right out on you. Then they're going to call you fake. They're going to say you lie. They're going to say you manipulated them. They're going to say all of this bad, foul stuff. And you're going to try to stand up for yourself so they don't run your name in the mud. Anybody that wants to run my name in the mud, man, I hope you got a four-wheeler. Have a ball. Whatever it takes to make sure I don't reconnect to what I've disconnected from. I ain't going. Y'all try to defend yourselves against people who don't really care about you. And it don't matter. It's irrelevant. And anybody that believes anything that they say about you, irrelevant too. Yeah, I'm saying y'all try to get online and defend you for what? For what? Is it true? I mean, if it's true, defending yourself ain't gonna help. You might as well just admit it and keep moving. If it's a lie, what you defending yourself for? You're making it sound true. Y'all trying to go to war because you're using other people to heal what's going on inside of you. You haven't let your warrior out in a long time. And so because somebody's talking down on you or because somebody mistreated you and now they look like an angel to the world, you feel like you got to stand up and you got to shout, and you got to yell at them. You so fake, you so dumb, you so stupid. You feel like you got to do all of this, and you're really just using them as they were using you. You know what I'm saying? Just a bunch of people using each other, and we all have used someone. Keep that shit a solid one. We have all been used and have all used. This is why you don't need a war when it's time to let somebody go. That's why. You served your purpose in their life, and they've served their purpose in yours. It should be a peaceful detachment, not one that starts this huge war where now y'all online sharing private text messages and pictures and videos and well, he said this and she said this and this is how this went down. Thank you. And this is how this went down and all of this extra stuff. For what? If I told you all of them extra wars you're trying to fight, all of them extra wars you're trying to fight are actually keeping your focus away from the desires of your heart, would you stop? Thanks, Divine. Just drama. Just drama. I'm a private person too. Unless I'm telling y'all something that happened to me in my past, anybody I've ever talked about on this live in my past, have I ever given y'all a name? Nope. Because it ain't to be messy. It's an example of what I've graduated from. Most people want to be messy. They just give out names like I'm finna go look them up or something. Like, oh, you that fake motherfucker that was talking about right there. I recognize you. I recognize you. So how much is it to talk to you privately about my relationships? It's $150 for relationship counseling. Because, whoo, that's something else. And it all depends. It all depends also, beloved. Because if you want to talk to me about your relationship because you're trying to mend it, that's one session. But if you're trying to bring your mate in on the conversation so that y'all can work through it together, which would be the wisest thing to do, that's a whole different type of session. The wisest thing to do would be to try to bring your mate in if it's worth working through, because you might not need the session once you figure out your mate ain't really trying to work through it. You've pretty much got the answers you've needed from said session. Like you didn't even need the session. Like if you're in a relationship and you tell your mate, let's go talk to somebody, not even a relationship counselor. Like let's go. What it is, beloved, let's go talk to somebody. Oh, and they like, shit, I don't need to go talk to nobody. You hey, everything. You better skate, because all you're saying to them is, I've exhausted all possibilities to help. And now I just want to seek some outside help. But most men, I'm going to keep it real with y'all about men, and all the men in here can validate on this. They can tell me if I'm cat. Most men don't want to get counseling because the person that they're with don't even listen to the way they feel. So they think the person that you're going to go get help from is not willing to listen either. They believe that you're going to go get help so that you can have a second person to take your side in the issues in the relationship that y'all can't work on right now. It ain't working right. You know what I'm saying? This is what happens often. I know this because I watched my father and my mother go through it when they got a divorce. He would say it all day. He ain't gonna go talk to no damn counselor. I ain't gonna talk to nobody. I ain't gonna talk to a therapist about my relationship. It ain't even their business. It ain't even their business. Yeah, it ain't even their business. What you gonna do? Take her side? Snitched on yourself. Just that quick. Snitched on yourself. Like, what you gonna do? Take her side? They went to go get relationship counseling from a pastor, and it looked like he was taking my mother's side. My dad was like, it was just a waste of time. It all depends on who you're talking to. I need you to understand this one thing. For anybody that comes to get relationship work from me, I'm not taking nobody's side. It is all of us against the issue. Not you versus your mate. I'm not finna stand on your side and go the whole conversation. Well, she's right in the way do you want the relationship to work, or are you trying to prove your point? Because then again, that's a whole nother session. If you want to work it out, I'm not taking nobody's side. It's all of us versus the issue. You just got a third in to help mediate through the problem. Other than that, hell no. Nope. Said it's true. King takes no sides. Brenda, tell him. I don't take nobody's. I don't care. I do not care who's right and who's wrong, because if it was about who's right and who's wrong, you didn't need help for that. Exactly. I'm going to give you solutions. I'm going to give you solutions. And if they don't work, then you know the next step. What you going to do? Pray about it? You can do that too. We can pray together. If that's what you want to do, if you religious, we pray together. We can go talk to Jesus together. If you woke, we can go talk to Olodumare together. But I'm still not taking nobody's side. And the reason that I'm not going to do that is because through the conversation, when you have a third person helping you out with your relationship turmoil, usually you'll come to find where you're the problem also, because ain't nobody 100% innocent in their relationship. It ain't all the other person, because if they're really that bad, why did you stay? And most likely you stayed because you thought you can change them, which would make you a what? Narcissist. He. I know they hated to hear that one right there. He. She. Like, what are you doing? Oh, well, I'm just not happy. Well, why are you still here? Because I want it to work. It's clearly not. Clearly. Facts, but we. That's what I want to hear. But I want y'all to talk like a unit, because if you get a relationship session with me and y'all talk like you separate, you've already broken up. You're not even together. That's why you can't get it together. That's why. Exactly. You need someone who is unbiased, and God King Soon is that one. Because I'm going to tell both of you where you went wrong. And then we work on exercises in order to get you back into position. And I'm going to tell y'all this just as the last thing. We're going to get to part 2. Most of y'all have relationship issues because you spend so much time trying not to look like a lackluster parent that you end up attacking your mate about it. And I know that don't make no sense to some people. That don't make sense to some people. Like, what do you mean? You're so focused on being a parent that your relationship begins to suffer. You use your children as an excuse to avoid what's going on in your relationship, and it gets worse gradually over time. Every single day gets worse and worse and worse and worse. And you start to pay more attention to your children than you do to your mate. I'm sorry. I don't care if you have children. Your relationship comes first. Because if you want your children to see an example of what real love is, you're going to have to let them watch y'all go through the fire too. And there's this movie called Fireproof for the couples that are in here right now. It's a Christian movie. I know we're not Christians. There are some Christians in here, okay? But it's a Christian movie, but it's called Fireproof. There is some biblical stuff in there. But if you're not religious, still watch it. It's called Fireproof. It's a great movie about marriage, and I've never been married, but I love the movie. There's one line in the movie that really sticks out to me, and it says, "You never leave your partner during a fire or a crisis. Never. Never." And the reason why that is because a crisis happens in silence. A crisis don't show up in your life. It don't go, "Hey, who there? Hey, yo, it's me. Crisis. Hey, I'm just here because Cindy invited me over for dinner tonight. I'm just trying to come." You know what I'm saying? I'm Crisis. How's everybody doing? You know what I'm saying? We having dinner tonight. You gonna let me in the crib? Come on, bro. I'm Crisis. You're not gonna let me in? I'm crying. No, crisis shows up in silence. There's a lack in communication. I swear for the couples, we about to have that ritual. I'm on your heads. There's that point. Crisis comes in silence. There's a miscommunication. One person feels like the other person isn't really present like they should be. And so the get back game says, fine, you not present, let me not be present. Now we both not present. Now one of us is suffering in silence, all while thinking if they were present, they would see me suffering. You withdrew yourself. Crisis shows up right then and there. Because now this is where infidelity comes into play. This is where you talking about in the movie Fireproof? Said he was addicted to porn and wanted both. Common, but they were both guilty. They were both guilty because she was so concerned with what her mother was dealing with in the hospital that she started to neglect her marriage also. And the porn didn't help with dude, and they separated. They started to become more separated because of his addiction and her addiction, because her addiction was her job, trying to be the shining one at work, but was failing as a wife at home. Yeah, it was that whole movie was just like, that whole movie had me like, damn. Like, it's like, damn. But he had to get out of his own way. Day, you made the right decision. Stop overthinking it. He had to make a decision. It was porn or his marriage, and he chose his marriage. And he used the money he was going to get the boat with and bought her mother the medical supplies while she was flirting with the doctor. I love that movie because God, source, the universe, the supreme architect, always sends an angel. The old lady at her job said, hey, the lady at her job said, hey, yeah, I'm gonna give y'all the whole plot. I don't care. It ain't like it's a movie that's coming out. It's been out. It's so old. But the old lady at her job said, hey, it don't matter. You still got to watch the movie. I ain't gave you nothing yet. These are just scenes. The old lady at her job said, hey, I noticed you've been getting kind of close with the doctor. She told the old lady to mind her business. like, whoa. When I saw that, I was like, whoa. Like, whoa, you with it. You with it now. You with it. The movie's called Fireproof. Look it up. I ain't even gave you nothing. The movie's so deep, it's ridiculous. Just watch it. Just watch it. There's more scenarios happening in the movie, even with other couples, than the one I'm telling y'all about. Fireproof is the name of the movie. While I'm waiting. That's my song. I love that movie. I love that movie. The King, you were my angel, and for that I'm so grateful. I got you. Got you. Even if I gotta be the angel that gotta show up and pluck you in the back of your head. Says someone wants to know if you're caught up on business inspiration appointments. Almost. I have two to do tomorrow, and that's if they're up for their sessions because people's times change. You know what I'm saying? I just had one business inspiration session today and another session today. I'm catching up on them, but it don't really matter. You book your session, just purchase a session, and then I'll schedule you in. I'm catching up these next few days. I'm waking up a lot earlier too. So each person that books a coaching call or a business session with me, it's going to be in the morning. Okay. Well, right now it's going to be in the morning because I don't talk to people after like 5. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you in my house when the sun go down. Just don't want it. How's the ebooks coming? The ebook for the magnetic attraction is coming along great. Actually, it's almost done. And then I can put out the new In Contra with the ebook for sale. It's going up. I'm writing hella books though. I'm busy. Just know I'm busy. You know what I'm saying? I keep myself busy because my mind is like a racetrack. Vroom, 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 vroom. 1,000 ideas rushing around in my head at once. Some of them ain't for me. Some of them are for y'all. That's why I love doing the business ritual online. Like I love doing that because I can just pour out all these ideas because I'm not going to use them. I know that for a fact. I got enough on my plate already. I'm not going to be a glutton for ideas. Not just going to house the ideas and hold on to them and try to own them. No, they're not for me. They're for y'all. But that's why when people get the business inspiration session, we actually sit and we actually build upon these things. Like, that's up to y'all though. If you want the session, you get the session. If you don't want the session, you don't want the session. Say you are a business guru. Just the facts, Shauna. Just the facts. Just the facts. Said, okay, mornings work for me. Just need to be solid on the day. Tomorrow morning, actually, just text me when we get off this live. I'll be talking to you tomorrow morning. Said, I've been giving ideas out for free. They hurt taking up space. If you just write them down on a notebook, you'll be fine. Don't just be giving them away. It's going to piss you off. You give away an idea for a business and you look up 6 months from now and they're a billionaire and they ain't give you nothing. You know what I'm saying? Nothing. You going to be heated. Not mad, but heated. You going to be heated. You're going to be heated. Just text me, y'all. I always tell y'all to keep texting me. Y'all don't listen. Maybe it's getting on your nerves to keep having to text me, but I'm not good with schedules because I don't work on human time. I just don't. And I've never been good at it because I work when spirit sends me. I'll be trying to schedule the hell out of stuff and spirit be like, ha ha, you thought. Try again, bucko. Try again, bucko. So how do I get out of fight or flight mode? By choosing one and dedicating yourself to it. Choose one, dedicate yourself to it. I was stuck in flight mode, right? Flight mode means I got this apartment, it's beautiful, it's amazing, but I would leave in a heartbeat. I'm talking about I got a suitcase in the closet and a couple backpacks. Whatever I could fit in there is what I would take and I would just go. That was flight mode. Fight mode is what I'm in now, where I understand that I'm safe and I'm going to fight to continue to build where I am until the next thing comes along. You have to choose one, dedicate yourself to it. Flight mode is not always a bad thing because sometimes you need to keep moving in order to see clearly. You know what I'm saying? It all depends. Dedicate yourself to one. Fight or flight, which one? Which one do you want to be in? Do you want to fight for where you're at, or is it time to take flight? First you decide, and then you move in that. All right, let's get ready for part 2. No, you gotta choose one. Don't be in one. Don't be in 2 of them at the same time. Choose one. Choose one. So we've got our house about 60% packed. You almost there, Antonio. You almost there. Time to take that flight. You know what I'm saying? Not physically, not for real, but metaphorically speaking. All right, so I'm going to play this incantation. I just want y'all to sit and meditate for a minute. I need to get my room set up for my streaming studio because moving all of this stuff out the way every single time is a task, bro. So everybody who's going to be a part of this part, these are donation-based rituals, by the way. My moderators will put all my payment links in the comments. You send over whatever you can afford. There's no set amount. There is no set, none of that. You know what I'm saying? When I do donation-based rituals, it's whatever it's worth to you and whatever you can send over. If you absolutely cannot send a donation, hear me and hear me clearly. If you absolutely cannot send a donation, it's all good. All right? Just like that. It's all G-O-O-D good. Y'all remember that? It's all good. Yup. It's all G-O-O-D good. Y'all don't listen to enough music, bro. But no, it doesn't matter if you missed the teachings beforehand. The lecture part of the ritual, it's just because I would never just hop on here and be like, here's the ritual, everybody participate. No, I like to break something down because that's a part of how I do my magic. Okay. But yeah, if you absolutely don't have a donation to send, I still want you to be a part of it. But if you do have a donation to send and you're just trying to withhold it because you're being a cheap ass, I want you to leave. No, I want you to leave. It ain't that kind of party over here. Ain't nothing free. You got to do something. You better at least give me 10,000 likes with both of your thumbs. You better go crazy on that thing. But I want y'all to sit and listen to this. Hold on, let me light this candle. Try to sit and listen to this. I'm gonna play it for a little while. I don't even see where the wick is in this damn candle. There it is. It's the same candle. I'm the kind of practitioner who will blow a candle out. It's on YouTube now. I'm live on YouTube now. I'm live on both platforms. I told y'all. Like I told y'all, I'm working both. Ever since TikTok suspended my live, bro, I ain't letting that happen again. Like, I'm not letting that happen again. No sirree, Bob. I am making sure I stream on both platforms just in case. But yeah, my moderators will put my payment links in the comments. YouTube, you already see it's pinned at the top. That's where you send your donations. It's whatever you can afford. It's no set amount, so don't stress it. Unless I tell you it's an amount, don't stress it. Please don't stress it. I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna stretch my legs while y'all listen to this incantation. Yeah, I record it. I always record it because I understand that people miss certain parts and I don't want y'all to miss anything. Collective reset from all of the negative things we regret, from all of the time that we spent in neglect. Collective reset for all of the lies we've been telling ourselves. Coming to America, YouTube, y'all saw that. Well, collective reset from all of the shame and all disrespect, from all of the promises made without thought, from all of the drain of the wars we have fought. Collective reset from doubt in the moment and fear of the next, from moving with doubt while taking a step. Collective reset from all of the negative things we regret, from all of the time that we spent in neglect. Collective reset for all of the lies we've been telling ourselves, from all of the bad that we've done to our health and connections that drain from the well of our wealth. Collective reset from all of the shame and all disrespect, from all of the promises made without thought, from all of the drain of the wars we have fought. Collective reset from doubt in the moment and fear of the next, from moving with doubt while taking a step. Collective reset from all of the negative things we regret, from all of the time that we spent in neglect. Collective reset for all of the lies we've been telling ourselves, from all of the bad that we've done to our health and connections that drain from the well of our wealth. Collective reset from all of the shame and all disrespect, from all of the promises made without thought, from all of the drain of the wars we have fought. Collective reset from doubt in the moment and fear of the next, from moving with doubt while taking a step. Collective reset from all of the negative things we regret, from all of the time that we spent in neglect. Collective reset for all of the lies we've been telling ourselves, from all of the bad that we've done to our health and connections that drain from the well of our wealth. Collective reset from all of the shame and all disrespect, from all of the promises made without thought, from all of the drain of the wars we have fought. Collective reset from doubt in the moment and fear of the next, from moving with doubt while taking a step. Collective reset from all of the negative things we regret, from all of the time that we spent in neglect. Collective reset for all of the lies we've been telling ourselves, from all of the bad that we've done to our health and connections that drain from the well of our wealth. Collective reset from all of the shame and all disrespect, from all of the promises made without thought, from all of the drain of the wars we have fought. Collective reset collective reset from doubt in the moment and fear of the next, from moving with doubt while taking a step, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset from all of the negative things we regret, from all of the time that we spent in neglect, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset for all of the lies we've been telling ourselves, from all of the bad that we've done to our health and connections that drain from the well of our wealth, collective reset from all of the shame and all disrespect, from all of the promises made without thought, from all of the drain of the wars we have fought, collective reset from doubt in the moment and fear of the next, from moving with doubt while taking a step, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset from all of the negative things we regret, from all of the time that we spent in neglect, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset for all of the lies we've been telling ourselves, from all of the bad that we've done to our health and connections that drain from the well of our wealth, collective reset from all of the shame and all disrespect, from all of the promises made without thought, from all of the drain of the words we have fought, collective reset from doubt in the moment and fear of the next, from moving with doubt while taking a step, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset from all of the negative things we regret, from all of the time that we spent in neglect, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset for all of the lies we've been telling ourselves, from all of the bad that we've done to our health and connections that drain from the well of our wealth, collective reset from all of the shame and all disrespect, from all of the promises made without thought, from all of the drain of the wars we have fought, collective reset from doubt in the moment and fear of the next, from moving with doubt while taking a step, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset from all of the negative things we regret, from all of the time that we spent in neglect, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset for all of the lies we've been telling ourselves, from all of the bad that we've done to our health and connections that drain from the well of our wealth, collective reset from all of the shame and all disrespect, from all of the promises made without thought, from all of the drain of the wars we have fought, collective reset from doubt in the moment and fear of the next, from moving with doubt while taking a step, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset from all of the negative things we regret, from all of the time that we spent in neglect, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset for all of the lies we've been telling ourselves, from all of the bad that we've done to our health and connections that drain from the well of our wealth, collective reset from all of the shame and all disrespect, from all of the promises made without thought, from all of the drain of the wars we have fought, collective reset from doubt in the moment and fear of the next, from moving with doubt while taking a step, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset from all of the negative things we regret, from all of the time that we spent in neglect, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset for all of the lies we've been telling ourselves, from all of the bad that we've done to our health and connections that drain from the well of our wealth, collective reset from all of the shame and all disrespect, from all of the promises made without thought, from all of the drain of the wars we have fought, collective reset from doubt in the moment and fear of the next, from moving with doubt while taking a step, collective reset, collective reset. Collective reset from all of the negative things we regret, from all of the time that we spent in neglect, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset for all of the lies we've been telling ourselves, from all of the bad that we've done to our health and connections that drain from the well of our wealth, collective reset from all of the shame and all disrespect, from all of the promises made without thought, from all of the drain of the wars we have fought, collective reset from doubt in the moment and fear of the next, from moving with doubt while taking a step, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset from all of the negative things we regret, from all of the time that we spent in neglect, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset for all of the lies we've been telling ourselves, from all of the bad that we've done to our health and connections that drain from the well of our wealth, collective reset from all of the shame and all disrespect, from all of the promises made without thought, from all of the drain of the wars we have fought, collective reset from doubt in the moment and fear of the next, from moving with doubt while taking a step, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset from all of the negative things we regret, from all of the time that we spent in neglect. Collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, for all of the lies we've been telling ourselves, from all of the bad that we've done to our health and connections that drain from the well of our wealth. Collective reset, from all of the shame and all disrespect, from all of the promises made without thought, from all of the drain of the wars we have fought. Collective reset, from doubt in the moment and fear of the next, from moving with doubt while taking a step. Collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, from all of the negative things we regret, from all of the time that we spent in neglect. Collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, for all of the lies we've been telling ourselves, from all of the bad that we've done to our health and connections that drain from the well of our wealth. Collective reset, from all of the shame and all disrespect, from all of the promises made without thought, from all of the drain of the wars we have fought. Collective reset, from doubt in the moment and fear of the next, from moving with doubt while taking a step. Collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, from all of the negative things we regret, from all of the time that we spent in neglect. Collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, for all of the lies we've been telling ourselves, from all of the bad that we've done to our health and connections that drain from the well of our wealth. Collective reset, from all of the shame and all disrespect, from all of the promises made without thought, from all of the drain of the wars we have fought. Collective reset, from doubt in the moment and fear of the next, from moving with doubt while taking a step. Collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, from all of the negative things we regret, from all of the time that we spent in neglect. Collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, for all of the lies we've been telling ourselves, from all of the bad that we've done to our health and connections that drain from the well of our wealth. Collective reset, from all of the shame and all disrespect, from all of the promises made without thought, from all of the drain of the wars we have fought. Collective reset, from doubt in the moment and fear of the next, from moving with doubt while taking a step. Collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, from all of the negative things we regret, from all of the time that we spent in neglect. Collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, for all of the lies we've been telling ourselves, from all of the bad that we've done to our health and connections that drain from the well of our wealth. Collective reset, from all of the shame and all disrespect, from all of the promises made without thought, from all of the drain of the wars we have fought. Collective reset, from doubt in the moment and fear of the next, from moving with doubt while taking a step. Collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, from all of the negative things we regret, from all of the time that we spent in neglect. Collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, for all of the lies we've been telling ourselves, from all of the bad that we've done to our health and connections that drain from the well of our wealth. Collective reset, from all of the shame and all disrespect, from all of the promises made without thought, from all of the drain of the wars we have fought. Collective reset, from doubt in the moment and fear of the next, from moving with doubt while taking a step. Collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, from all of the negative things we regret, from all of the time that we spent in neglect. Collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, for all of the lies we've been telling ourselves, from all of the bad that we've done to our health and connections that drain from the well of our wealth. Collective reset, from all of the shame and all disrespect, from all of the promises made without thought, from all of the drain of the wars we have fought. Collective reset, from doubt in the moment and fear of the next, from moving with doubt while taking a step. Collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, from all of the negative things we regret, from all of the time that we spent in neglect. Collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, for all of the lies we've been telling ourselves, from all of the bad that we've done to our health and connections that drain from the well of our wealth. Collective reset, from all of the shame and all disrespect, from all of the promises made without thought, from all of the drain of the wars we have fought. Collective reset, from doubt in the moment and fear of the next, from moving with doubt while taking a step. Collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, from all of the negative things we regret, from all of the time that we spent in neglect. Collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, for all of the lies we've been telling ourselves, from all of the bad that we've done to our health and connections that drain from the well of our wealth. Collective reset, from all of the shame and all disrespect, from all of the promises made without thought, from all of the drain of the wars we have fought. Collective reset, from doubt in the moment and fear of the next, from moving with doubt while taking a step. Collective reset, collective reset. Collective reset from all of the negative things we regret, from all of the time that we spent in neglect. Collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset for all of the lies we've been telling ourselves, from all of the bad that we've done to our health and connections that drain from the well of our wealth. Collective reset from all of the shame and all disrespect, from all of the promises made without thought, from all of the drain of the wars we have fought. Collective reset from doubt in the moment and fear of the next, from moving with doubt while taking a step. Collective reset from all of the negative things we regret, from all of the time that we spent in neglect. Collective reset for all of the lies we've been telling ourselves, from all of the bad that we've done to our health and connections that drain from the well of our wealth. Collective reset from all of the shame and all disrespect, from all of the promises made without thought, from all of the drain of the wars we have fought. Collective reset from doubt in the moment and fear of the next, from moving with doubt while taking a step. Collective reset from all of the negative things we regret, from all of the time that we spent in neglect. Collective reset for all of the lies we've been telling ourselves, from all of the bad that we've done to our health and connections that drain from the well of our wealth. Collective reset from all of the shame and all disrespect, from all of the promises made without thought, from all of the drain of the wars we have fought. Collective reset from doubt in the moment and fear of the next, from moving with doubt while taking a step. Collective reset from all of the negative things we regret, from all of the time that we spent in neglect. Collective reset for all of the lies we've been telling ourselves, from all of the bad that we've done to our health and connections that drain from the well of our wealth. Collective reset from all of the shame and all disrespect, from all of the promises made without thought, from all of the drain of the wars we have fought. Collective reset from doubt in the moment and fear of the next, from moving with doubt while taking a step. Collective reset from all of the negative things we regret, from all of the time that we spent in neglect. Collective reset for all of the lies we've been telling ourselves, from all of the bad that we've done to our health and connections that drain from the well of our wealth. Collective reset from all of the shame and all disrespect, from all of the promises made without thought, from all of the drain of the wars we have fought. Collective reset from doubt in the moment and fear of the next, from moving with doubt while taking a step. Collective reset from all of the negative things we regret, from all of the time that we spent in neglect. Collective reset for all of the lies we've been telling ourselves, from all of the bad that we've done to our health and connections that drain from the well of our wealth. Collective reset from all of the shame and all disrespect, from all of the promises made without thought, from all of the drain of the wars we have fought. Collective reset from doubt in the moment and fear of the next, from moving with doubt while taking a step. Collective reset from all of the negative things we regret, from all of the time that we spent in neglect. Collective reset for all of the lies we've been telling ourselves, from all of the bad that we've done to our health and connections that drain from the well of our wealth. Collective reset from all of the shame and all disrespect, from all of the promises made without thought, from all of the drain of the wars we have fought. Collective reset from doubt in the moment and fear of the next, from moving with doubt while taking a step. Collective reset from all of the negative things we regret, from all of the time that we spent in neglect. Collective reset for all of the lies we've been telling ourselves, from all of the bad that we've done to our health and connections that drain from the well of our wealth. Collective reset from all of the shame and all disrespect, from all of the promises made without thought, from all of the drain of the wars we have fought. Collective reset from doubt in the moment and fear of the next, from moving with doubt while taking a step. Collective reset from all of the negative things we regret, from all of the time that we spent in neglect. Collective reset for all of the lies we've been telling ourselves, from all of the bad that we've done to our health and connections that drain from the well of our wealth. Collective reset from all of the shame and all disrespect, from all of the promises made without thought, from all of the drain of the wars we have fought. Collective reset from doubt in the moment and fear of the next, from moving with doubt while taking a step. Collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset. From all of the negative things we regret, from all of the time that we spent in neglect. Collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset. For all of the lies we've been telling ourselves, from all of the bad that we've done to our health and connections that drain from the well of our wealth. Collective reset, collective reset. From all of the shame and all disrespect, from all of the promises made without thought, from all of the drain of the wars we have fought. Collective reset, collective reset. From doubt in the moment and fear of the next, from moving with doubt while taking a step. Collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset. From all of the negative things we regret, from all of the time that we spent in neglect. Collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset. For all of the lies we've been telling ourselves, from all of the bad that we've done to our health and connections that drain from the well of our wealth. Collective reset, collective reset. From all of the shame and all disrespect, from all of the promises made without thought, from all of the drain of the wars we have fought. Collective reset, collective reset. From doubt in the moment and fear of the next, from moving with doubt while taking a step. Collective reset, collective reset. Woo! Collective reset, collective reset. One more time through. Things we regret, from all of the time that we spent in neglect. Collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset. For all of the lies we've been telling ourselves, from all of the bad that we've done to our health and connections that drain from the well of our. So y'all peep how King been and showing cheeks ever since Antonio called him out. Shut up, Day. Collective reset, collective reset. From doubt in the moment and fear of the next, from moving with doubt while taking a step. Collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset. From all of the negative things we regret, from all of the time that we spent in neglect. Collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset. For all of the lies we've been telling ourselves, from all of the bad that we've done to our health and connections that drain from the well of our wealth. Collective reset, collective reset. From all of the shame and all disrespect, from all of the promises made without thought, from all of the drain of the wars we have fought. Collective reset, collective reset. From doubt in the moment and fear of the next, from moving with doubt while taking a step. Collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset. From all of the negative things we regret, from all of the time that we spent in neglect. Collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset. For all of the lies we've been telling ourselves, from all of the bad that we've done to our health and connections that drain from the well of our wealth. Collective reset, collective reset. From all of the shame and all disrespect, from all of the promises made without thought, from all of the drain of the wars we have fought. You tell me I'm wrong. Collective reset. From doubt in the moment and fear of the next, from moving with doubt while taking a step. Collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset. From all of the negative things we regret, from all of the time that we spent in neglect. Collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset. For all of the lies we've been telling ourselves, from all of the bad that we've done to our health and connections that drain from the well of our wealth. Collective reset, collective reset. From all of the shame and all disrespect, from all of the promises made without thought, from all of the drain of the wars we have fought. Collective reset. Divine, I don't be trying to show my cheeks. They just be looking for them. Moving with doubt while taking a step. Collective reset, collective reset. You ain't pay for these lovely fella lumps. From all of the negative things we regret, from all of the time that we spent in neglect. Collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset. For all of the lies we've been telling ourselves, from all of the bad that we've done to our health and connections that drain from the well of our wealth. Collective reset, collective reset. From all of the shame and all disrespect, from all of the promises made without thought, from all of the drain of the wars we have fought. Collective reset, collective reset. From doubt in the moment and fear of the next, from moving with doubt while taking the step. Collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset. From all of the body's vibrating. From all of the time that we spent in neglect. Collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset. For all of the lies we've been telling ourselves, from all of the bad that we've done to our health and connections that drain from the well of our wealth. Collective reset, collective reset. From all of the shame and all disrespect, from all of the promises made without thought, from all of the drain of the wars we have fought. Collective reset, collective reset. From doubt in the moment and fear of the next, from moving with doubt while taking a step. Collective reset, collective reset, collective reset,
collective reset from all of the negative things we regret, from all of the time that we spent in
Thank you.
collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset for all of the lies we've been telling ourselves, from all of
they get on my nerves, bro.
Connections that drain from the well of our well, collective reset from all of the shame and all disrespect, from all of the promises made without thought, from all of the drain of the wars we have fought, collective reset from doubt in the moment and fear of the next, from moving with doubt while taking the step, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset from all of the negative things we regret, from all of the time that we spent in neglect, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset, collective reset for all of the lies we've been telling ourselves, from all of the bad that we've done to our health and connections that drain from the well of our well, collective reset from all of the shame and all disrespect, from all of the promises made without thought, from all of the drain of the wars we fought, collective reset from doubt in the moment and fear of the next, from moving with doubt while taking the step, collective reset from all of the negative things we regret, from all of the time that we spent in neglect, collective reset for all of the lies we've been telling ourselves, from all of the bad that we've done to our health and connections that drain from the well of our well, collective reset from all of the shame and all disrespect, from all of the promises made without thought, from all of the drain of the wars we have fought, collective reset from doubt in the moment and fear of the next, from moving with doubt while taking the step, collective reset from all of the negative things we regret, from all of the time that we spent in neglect, collective reset for all of the lies we've been telling ourselves, from all of the bad that we've done to our health and connections that drain from the well of our well, collective reset from all of the shame and all disrespect, from all of the promises made without thought, from all of the drain of the wars
45 more seconds.
Collective reset from doubt in the moment and fear of the next, from moving with doubt while taking the step, collective reset from all of the negative things we regret, from all of the time that we spent in neglect, collective reset for all of the lies we've been telling ourselves, from all of the bad that we've done to our health and connections that drain from the well of our well, collective reset from all of the
Victor said I like YouTube better.
From all of the promises made without thought,
a lot of people are saying that.
Of the wars we have taught, collective reset from doubt in the moment and fear of the next, from moving with doubt while taking the step, collective reset.
Hey, I ended that one like a real song right there. Collective reset. And that is the collective reset. That's that thing that changes everything. I'm so glad that you all showed up today and participated and listened to me rant on and teach on and lecture on. I could talk for hours if I wanted to. So I'm glad that you all came in and got what you needed at this moment in time. It's always an honor. Let me shout out my moderators first and foremost. I love y'all. Like, y'all really do make what I do a lot easier with letting people know where they can send their donations for the rituals. You know what I'm saying? In keeping people up to date and making sure that nobody's in the comments stressing. You know what I'm saying? I don't want people to come in here and stress. I want them to have an easy experience and a beautiful, powerful experience while I'm live streaming. So I thank y'all so much. That means the world to me. To everybody who double tapped the screen, we hit 102,000 likes today. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm saying that's what I'm talking about. Thank you. We had 108 shares. That's what I'm talking about. 47 likes on YouTube. No, 43 likes. Excuse me. I was reading the wrong number. I thank y'all so much. And last but certainly not least, shouts out to the Zoom crew. Hey, no, look. Hey. Shouts out to y'all. Y'all make it so worth it. I love y'all so much. Y'all know it's Portal Gang or nothing. You showed up to heal, and I hope you got what you needed. Thank you to everyone who sent over a donation. You can still send over your donations right now if you want, or after the live, whenever you're available to, if you want to, if you got it to. You know what I'm saying? These rituals are donation based. I thought that would make it easier on people to be able to pay for things for now. You know what I'm saying? If I come on here and I say different, if I come on here and say this ritual is going to cost this much because I'm actually going to perform a big work, that's going to be different. But even that'll be affordable. Don't forget the meet and greet / manifestation party is on March 24th and March 25th, Dallas, Texas. Location to be announced. The tickets are only $125. Come get these blessings. Come see the Money Mantra Man in person. You know what I'm saying? Come get this experience. T, probably the only one out of all of y'all who have met me in person, and she will tell you I'm just as vibrant, if not more, in person. It's gonna be lit. I hope to see y'all there. All details on my website, godkingsoon.net. If you need a payment plan for the meet and greet, let me know so we can set something up for you to do it. The meet and greet gonna be lit. It's gonna be Philadelphia 99. It's gonna be crazy. The manifestation party / lecture is gonna be even more crazy. We're gonna dive into how to manifest in the new age. We're gonna use practical tools. Y'all, I can't wait. More details being added to the site at all times. So make sure when you go to the website, go scroll all the way down to the bottom because the homepage is the details for the meet and greet. Make sure you scroll all the way down to the bottom and subscribe to my email list so you don't miss not one update. When I finally get the location and I finally know where we gonna be at, I'm gonna update the website, the flyer, and all that to let y'all know where we gonna be at. You know what I'm saying? Greetings, love, greetings. I'm about to get off of here. You late, but you on time. You heard me? But I'm going to let y'all know. I'm gonna let y'all know where the location is. Y'all don't want to miss out on this. Save up your coins. It's all the way in March, at the end of March, at that. So $125 ain't nothing. I heard some of these practitioners be charging y'all, you know what I'm saying, $650. Talk to you for an hour. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Like, whoa, you're gonna come out and have an experience. You get to come meet me. Not that I'm something special in your life, but I'm something special in my life. And I think that I'd be something special for you to meet. You know what I'm saying? The meet and greet is actually on my birthday. So you don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. Come get these bear hugs in person. Yeah, I've seen practitioners charge up the hoo-ha. Thank you for the money gun. Money. But yeah, like don't miss out on all of this. It's gonna be epic. You know what I'm saying? And y'all get to see the cheeks in person. I can't hide them then. You know what I'm saying? I can't hide the cheeks then. You know what I mean? I can't hide the cheeks then. You know what I'm saying? How I'm supposed to do that? Walk around with a blanket? Greetings, everyone. Greetings, everyone. March 24th and March 25th. Don't play, because I really will wear a muumuu. Don't play with me. I've been looking for a fly-ass muumuu anyway. You know what I'm saying? I've been looking for a fly-ass muumuu anyway, so don't play with me. I'll really show up in one. A cape, that would be out of line. That's so petty. Show up in a cape and like run down the aisle. Yeah, he like something's wrong with him. Something's wrong with him. A little bit. Just a little bit. Can you imagine a pastor in a cape? Get ready. I might do it. I might do it. Say, yo, I could totally see you in a kingly muumuu. I'm looking for one. If y'all can find me a nice place that do custom muumuus, please, because I'm tired of wearing pants and drawers. So I would love it. You know what I'm saying? I would absolutely love it. I would absolutely love it. A cape and a perm. If I show up with a perm in my head, y'all, everybody just get up and leave. Cause I done lost my mind if I show up in the perm. And not in the perm, it ain't gonna be laid, it's gonna be laid like this. And every time I say something, I'm gonna flip it. Y'all know what I mean? Huh? You gonna try. Now, if my curls is cracking, they might hang a little low. I might flip it back a little bit. You know what I mean? Drippy like Big Worm with the curlers in my hair. You playing with my emotions? You playing with my emotions? You playing with my emotions? You smoking my shit? Hey, it's going. Hold on. Before we go, I'm gonna play it now because somebody said Jerry Curl Juice. Let's do it one time for the one time. Whoa, this is about to be funny. Hold on. He said, "Big worm, big perm." I don't give a damn. Big worm, big perm.
Beautiful.
My neighbor's got to deal with it.
You can be all the things you always wanted to be. Beautiful, sexy, easy as 1, 2, 3. Just let it shine through. Just let it shine through. Just let it shine. Feel so silky smooth. Just let it shine through. Just let yourself feel so silky smooth. Just let it shine through. Just let yourself so glow.
Bro, nobody. I'm gonna write a song just like that. No, the song do slap. I don't care what nobody say. The song do slap. I don't have a recording of Soul Glow. It's on YouTube. Don't try to put me out there like that. Don't even try. Don't do that. No, he was blowing, but that one note, I don't think he was blowing right there. But we feeling it so much that we skipped that part. I just want y'all to pay attention. So next time you watch the movie, you see how terrible that note is, but good at the same time. We go, just let it shine through. I'm gonna make a song and I'm gonna do. Just let it shine through, through. Oh no, he was blowing. He was getting it. Just let your soul glow. Just let it shine through. Let me see if I can hit the note. Just let your soul glow, baby. Feel it oh so silky smooth. Just let it shine through. Through. Yeah. Soul Glow. Get off the couch. You remember the family got off the couch and it was stains on the back of the couch? Yeah, that right there. Yeah, Jerry Curl gonna be dripping. But yeah. Woo! That was a good laugh. We all needed that laugh. Through, through, through. He thought he was at church, but it was a Soul Glow commercial. It was a commercial. Woo! Soul Glow. Yes! Fuck you too. Hey, I can't wait to go to Africa because I'm gonna do the opposite of coming to America. I'm gonna do the opposite, like coming to Africa. Like I'm gonna do the opposite. It's gonna be Eddie Murphy is an idiot. Like all throughout that whole movie, he's an idiot. Like he's what's the barbershop scene? The barbershop scene, the scene where he's on stage. I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride. Make it easier. No, I didn't watch part 2. I didn't want to see it. He said, yeah. That boy good. That boy good. He said, yeah, good and terrible. Sexy chocolate. I did. That's what's ironic that I even played that. Y'all didn't see that TikTok, but YouTube caught it. I did the end of that part from that scene. Sexy chocolate. He was like, yeah. I watched too many movies, or I've watched too many movies. Yeah, good and terrible. But let's do this prayer of protection. Let me let y'all go. I'm not sure. He said, I did meet Martin Luther the King. Not Martin Luther King. Martin Luther the King. But yeah, let me let y'all go. I'm not sure what tomorrow's ritual is going to be. Just report here, same time, 3:00 p.m. CST. I'm going to wake up and decide what the day is on, and that's the energy I'm going to transmute with the ritual. Okay? Let's do this prayer of protection. I got to let y'all go. I just wanted y'all to laugh. Just want y'all to laugh. Y'all need to laugh. Said I'm over here with T trying to get a low C note effortlessly done by. Thank you. You say you should make an America's Next Top Guru. I know I got to add more videos to that series. That video should have been longer. Trust me, I'm about to get this content up. Because I know I'm funny, y'all. Like the comedy is something that I wanted to dive into, but I never did it. You know, and so one of these days I am going to go to a comedy club just to do some open mic, just to see if I'm funny to other people. But I think I'll be better at making videos. And like, I don't think I'm funny that way. You know, I'm always thinking of funny stuff. I wouldn't call them a reading, but you can definitely get a coaching session. All that information is on my website. All of that. Oh, the America's Next on the next episode of America's Next Top Guru. I just feel like you don't respect my chakras, boy. Fuck your chakra. Yo, y'all gotta see. I'm ordering some wigs and stuff too. Everybody's like, don't put on a wig, King. It's an Einstein wig, the little, the gray one with the mustache and the glasses. Because I got some funny but serious content coming out too. Just let me work. Let me work. Let me work. I got it. Let's do this prayer of protection. Let's get up out of here. Protection. I declare protection against all entities who are against my perfection. Any hiding within, you are now ejected. Any energy in the wrong, you are now corrected. Protection. I declare protection. I call upon the powers of my heavenly sections. I declare myself cloaked to be unseen by the unseen. I declare myself safe from the unclean. I declare a shield around me that can't be penetrated by anything. Protection. I declare protection. Anything that tries to penetrate it gets instant rejection. I declare it reflected back to its source, a quadruple dose of its infection. Protection. I declare protection. And it is so because of my I am presence. Nashe, Amin, Amun, so mote it be, and so it is. In the name of Jesus, All praises to the Most High. All love and honor to the Supreme Architect, Ashe Olodumare, Ashe Eshu, and all praise and honor and love and worthiness and abundance and great health and a great life and more funny moments, more funny things, beautiful sceneries, love, adventure, joy, more peace, and then more peace on top of that, and praise and worship and devotion to the mighty God King Soon. That's right, I said it. And all praise and honor to each and every one of you. As you bow at my throne, I'll bow at yours. Yeah, 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 yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Whoa, whoa, hallelujah. Woo, 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 woo. No, hey, you just keep going, bro. Black folks ain't no good. When we sing any song, we gotta add some extra notes. We gotta add some extra. Oh, say, have y'all seen Reggie Cool? Yeah, call it that. Before I let y'all go, y'all gotta hear this, bro. You just gotta. I'm sorry. I know, but I want y'all to laugh because y'all don't spend enough time enjoying like me. Oh nah. Oh man, I'ma laugh. If it's one thing I'm gonna do, I'ma laugh. I don't know if y'all know who Reggie Coe is.
Get great deals no matter where you order programs.
These people got some big ass heads. Wait till you hear this. So I got time to laugh, right? I'm gonna let y'all listen. Just listen.
I'm back, baby.
He said, me.
We're not looking.
Hold on, I gotta pause it. My favorite shit about this video was right when he started. Bro said, okay, I'll play it now. I don't think people understand why it's so funny to me.
I'm trying to be disrespectful and that, but I'm just trying to get put on. You know, you got them connections now. I'm just trying to get put on, man. Put you on what? What does that even mean? Put you on. What does that even mean? Hold up, man. I don't understand why you so angry and shit. It's an open audition, right? All I'm doing is coming in here, being professional, and all I'm trying to do is sing the Star Spangled Banner. Just let me do me, man. Just let me do me. Okay. All right. Go ahead. Thank you, man. That's all I ask, bro. That's all I ask. Hold on. Let me get ready, Lou. Me. Do you need a starting note? Nah, I don't need all that. I got you.
Just wait. He can sing though, but he tripping, bro.
Oh, say, can you see? Oh, my God, doors. He's ready. The bombs burn, stinging through the night that our friend was still Lord, Lord, oh, say that we go, bro.
Give me a break. Give me a break. Yay. It's how he did it. Give me a break. Get bored. He go. I'll play one more. Bro is, when I say I found an idiot like me, bro is an idiot like me. Like, just like me. Which one? Is this the Luther Vandross one? Yeah. A chair. It's still a chair. Hold on, I gotta. It's the way. The theme of the video is the uncle that's still trying to be an artist. He's bro. This.
Sir, there are a few incomplete. A chair. There's some paper. Wait a minute. It's still a chair, even though there's no one sitting there. Sir, you have to complete. My chair is not a house, and a house is not a home when there's no one there. You stop. It's enough for me.
Oh my God. Last one. I swear to God. I swear to God.
I like the things you do. Hey, Tommy. If I could, I would be you. But the one and only tiger. One and only taste. No, I have to take a breakfast and make it good. Rusty flame. So this song is more than good. Oh, yeah. Great. Once again, with the I want to hear your feedback. If I don't get this part, I'll be back. This is an old audition. Reboot it.
Then reboot it. When y'all see you think hearing the audio is funny. Watch the video. His name is Reggie Couz. Reggicouz. When you type it in YouTube, just make sure you type in audition. Somebody put it in like a whole playlist. Like the whole. It's a whole playlist.
Alrighty, who is next? Give me a break.
You thought I was joking?
Give me a break. Give me a break.
He was.
Who is letting you in? Let our space stand. Oh yeah. Oh, are you in good hands?
All right, I swear I'm done. All right, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all go. Coming back tomorrow, 3:00 p.m. CST for tomorrow's ritual. I haven't even decided what it's gonna be yet. But when you show up, you're gonna see it matches the energy of the day, because that's all I'm gonna do when I get up in the morning is channel. That's the favorite part. Baby. He's dope though. You gotta go through all his videos. He's not as popular now as he was before, but that's just because of the algorithm. Like bro is funny. You got to hear the customer service call. It's funny. Reggie Couz, y'all. Reggie Couz. That's somebody I'll promote. I do not care. Bro is funny. When I hear funny, I know funny when I hear funny. Okay. Bro is funny, like an idiot, a real life, living, breathing idiot. He's funny, like just funny. But I'll see y'all tomorrow, 3:00 p.m. CST. I love y'all. 360. Oh no, the choir and trap songs are that's what he got popping for. That's what he got popping for. But go in there, check him out. He's funny. I love you at 360. I'll see y'all tomorrow, 3:00 p.m. CST. Be there or you better be working. That's all I'm gonna say about that. All right. Holla.